Go.
Hello everyone, I am Merlie Casuela and I am the owner of C Shop here on YouTube and TikTok. Your spot for all things fun, curious, and a little mysterious. Today I have a very special guest joining me, Justin McNell, an adventurer researcher and the author of brand new and mind-bending book on a Bigfoot titled is the Bigfoot Paradox. And everything is lie and everything is true. Justin, welcome to the channel. And I'm so excited to dive into the wild topic with you.
Well, thank you, Miss Casuela. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be here. I really appreciate you having me on to talk about my book.
Yeah. So I have here a question for you. I have how much a question? 20 ano ba? I have more question.
Okay.
The, the first is are there hidden message or codes in the book the readers might miss on the first read?
There might be, or maybe the entire book is a message in itself. Some readers will find connections, and others will miss those connections. That's the beauty of a layered narrative. You get out what you put into it, what you're willing to dig for.
Yeah. And number two, some of the accounts in your book feel really specific. Were this based on actual reports?
Let's just say I've had access to some very interesting conversations, some public, some not. But whether what's in the book came from a real report, a dream, or something in between, that's up to the reader to decide.
Okay, number three. Do you believe the government is hiding something about Bigfoot?
I definitely believe there are some things that we're not meant to know. Whether it's intentional or incidental is irrelevant. Secrets by nature hide in the gaps of what we think is true. This book was written in those areas.
Okay, number four. What would you say to someone who says Bigfoot is just a myth?
I would say myth doesn't necessarily mean false, it means meaningful. Myths outlast governments, religions, and even facts. Dismissing Bigfoot as just a myth might say more about our fear of the unknown than about the creature itself.
Okay, number five. Are you trying to say Bigfoot might not be an animal?
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm asking questions. Is it biological? Is it dimensional, symbolic? A shadow of something we've forgotten? There's power in not knowing.
Okay, number six. The title says everything is a lie and everything is true. What does that really mean?
Exactly what it says. Depending on your perspective, the same set of facts can become truth or lies. The title is both a warning and an invitation.
Number seven. If you someone finishes your book and asks, so what the truth? What do you say?
I say you've already found it, but whether you believe it or dismiss it is up to you.
Number eight. What kind of reaction were you hoping for from readers?
Unease, intrigue, maybe a few sleepless nights, but more than that, conversation. This book wasn't meant to be read and forgotten, it was meant to stick with you.
Number nine. Do you think the people who've encountered Bigfoot are lying?
I think people are seeing something. What that something is, hallucination, hoax, hidden truth, depends on who you ask. But when stories repeat across time, culture, and geography, it's worth listening to.
Yeah, number 10. Is there a deeper meaning behind Bigfoot that goes beyond the creatures itself?
That's a great question. Absolutely. Bigfoot might be a stand in for everything we're afraid to face, our past, the wilderness, the parts of ourselves we bury. Sometimes the monster isn't outside, it's what's left when the light goes out.
Do you personally believe in Bigfoot?
My beliefs are personal, and I will keep them that way. I will tell you that I have had encounters with supernatural and mythical beings that defy explanation. I'll also tell you that I believe I've had interactions with something in the deep forest. I have seen things, but I want the reader to form their own conclusions. I would just say that not everything that is real is known. We have much to learn about our world.
Number 12, is the book based on real experiences or is it a fiction?
Everything in this book is as true as it is fictional, and as fictional as it is true. But really, isn't that the essence of folklore and legend? The lines blur, and that's what makes it so fascinating.
Number 13, what inspired you to write this book?
I'm fascinated by the power of myths and how they persist across cultures and generations. Bigfoot, for me, represents the enduring mystery that humanity can't quite let go of. I wanted to dive into that to provide thought, spark debate, and let the readers decide what's real.
Number 14, did you have any personal encounters with Bigfoot that influenced your writing?
Personal encounters. Well, the question isn't whether I've seen something, it's whether the readers can see it in their minds. I'm more interested in how stories evolve, how legends take root, and what that says about us as a species. As for me, you'll just have to read between the lines.
Number 15, what do you take to the scientific evidence for Bigfoot? Do you think the creature could exist?
The fascinating thing about science is that it's constantly evolving, and what's impossible today might just be possible tomorrow. Bigfoot sits at that crossroads of belief, skepticism, and possibility. Could the creature exist? Who's to say? The evidence or lack of feels both sides of the argument.
Number 16, do you hope to change the minds of skeptics with this book?
My hope is not to change minds, but to open them. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the goal is to challenge your assumptions, to make you think, and maybe even second guess your certainty.
Number 17, why do you think the Bigfoot legend has persisted for so long?
Because it touches on something primal in us, the need to believe in something larger than life, something unknown and untamable, whether it's Bigfoot, the Yeti, or any number of cryptid. These legends reflect our curiosity and our fear of what lies just beyond the campfire light.
Number 18, if you had a chance to definitively prove Bigfoot exists or doesn't, would you take it?
I think the power of the legend lies in the fact that it can't be definitively proven or disproven. If we had a clear answer, we'd lose the mystery with it, the wonder. So, no, I wouldn't want to take that away. I'd prefer to leave it open ended, just like the book.
Number 19, is this book meant to sway believers or debunkers? Or are you aiming for something else entirely?
This book isn't about swaying anyone, it's about sparking conversation. Believers will find things to support their views, and skeptics will find plenty to argue about. But in the end, it's the debate itself that matters most.
Okay, the last, what is this? The have a last? Okay, I have more question. So number 20, why should someone read this book, even if they don't believe in Bigfoot?
Whether you believe it or not, this book is a journey into the unknown, a chance to explore what drives us to believe in the unbelievable. It's less about Bigfoot and more about the power of myth, the human need for mystery, and the thrill of chasing something that might not even be there.
Number 21, can you tell us if your personal experiences and the book are true?
The beauty of this book is that truth and fiction are intertwined. Some things happened exactly as I write in the book. Others, well, they might have been a bit embellished, but that's the allure, isn't it? It's up to you to decide which is which.
Number 22. Will we ever know the truth about the Bigfoot?
The truth is a slippery thing when it comes to legends like Bigfoot. Maybe we'll get an answer one day, or maybe we're meant to always be a step behind the truth, chasing it but never fully catching it. Either way, that chase is what keeps the story alive.
Number 23. Do you think people will be angry with your book?
Anger can be a sign of deep engagement. If this book makes some people angry, I think that means I've hit a nerve. And isn't that the point? To make people think and question and maybe even get a little riled up? That's where the best conversations come from.
Number 24, the last one. Would you want to encounter Bigfoot yourself?
I think the real encounter happens in the mind when we step into the unknown and ask ourselves what's possible. Whether or not I've had a physical encounter is less important than the journey of discovery, and that's what I've tried to capture in this book. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, can you tell me the chapter of your books and chapter 7? What is the inside in your book?
Yeah, so in chapter 7, I go over an instance that happened in the Philippines. Basically, I came to the Philippines for love, and I left with claw marks on my face, a bite on my arm, and a story I'll never be able to fully explain. I survived something the locals fear, something they call ashwang. This isn't a myth to me. It's a memory, it's a trauma, it's a truth that still bleeds in the dark. I'm not ready to give away the full story, but I will just say this. There are photos, there's blood, there's trauma, and if you read the Bigfoot Paradox, you'll find out just how far I went and what almost didn't let me come back. Really, one of the most terrifying nights of my life happened deep in the jungle of Negros Occidental. I was bitten, I was hunted, I was nearly devoured. The full story is in the book. If you think the readers can handle it, I'll show just quickly to your viewers some of the injuries and the photos that are in the book. But yeah, I appreciate you asking me about that because I love the Philippines and I travel there frequently.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It's been a real honor and privilege being on your channel. Thank you.
Yeah, my pre-show too. My pre-show.
Okay.
My pre-show.
Maraming salamat po. Paalam.
Okay, bye-bye.